Alright, so I just heard back from the company that's shipping our new wheels, and it's looking like it's going to be iffy whether the wheels will make it here or not by the weekend after this weekend. So I think I'm going to go ahead and attempt to hand mount our mud trains onto our current rims. I'm going to give our current wheels a bit of a touch up with some spray paint while the rubber's off, but I'm going to take you guys along for the process here, and we're going to start by mounting just the first wheel. I got to break the bead, so that's the first step. I'm going to start with the front wheel because I'm the most curious about this area. The spring perch, I think, is the part that has the biggest chance of being like a no-go for the 235 85s, so we'll see. Alright, now we got to take the valve stem out. Time to break the bead. There's one side. Now I'm going to stick this mat down, connect the other side. About have it. All right, there we go. All right, so you take the tire off with the face of the wheel up. This is just a solution of hand soap, cheap hand soap, and water. Now these tire irons will scratch, aluminum alloy wheels. So if you care about your wheels, I wouldn't recommend using this method. But as you know, I'm replacing these. Plus, I've already done this before on these wheels. Pinch down one side as much as you can. On the back side, come up to the front side. All right, so that was a good scoop right there. That's just about got me all the way. Yep, there we go, popped. Now you're basically doing the same thing to the rear, but you're trying to pull it out this way. That's what you do. So you get it started here, just like that. And then you do the same thing. You just try to walk it up and out, getting as little gains wherever you can. good run of it. All right, I'm gonna give it another tug here. I think it'll come out. There we go. So that's how you do it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna miss these stock wheels that are spray painted or not. The beauty of them is that you can just touch them up with spray paint. And
Dad, why didn't you paint it teal?
teal? You want teal wheels?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Evan loves teal, right?
Yeah.
You want a teal car when you get older?
Yeah. Dad, do that video. Show it to Mommy.
Okay. I'm doing it for our YouTube channel. Not perfect by any stretch, but from a distance, they look acceptable. All right, we're getting closer and closer to the moment of truth here. See if they fit on the car.
Making a video for YouTube? Or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a YouTube channel.
Yep. Awesome.
I'm sure they're gonna love that I'm barefoot for this video.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, what are you doing? They love it when I use the high left barefoot. Got it.
All right.
One side.
There you go.
Hard side, or the easy side, like I
Yep.
said. Oh. How thick those sidewalls are on that sucker. Yeah, I think this side's gonna be easier somehow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yep.
I did my pontoon boat spare tire a second ago. This side was way harder for some reason. I just about have it. Oh, why did I have to come out to the sensor here? Yeah, bud. There we go. Cool. I saved $20. Remember we just painted these wheels? Look how scratched up I got them already.
Why did you get those squashed?
Because I had to. All right, one down, 4 more to go. Let me go get the tire inflator here. All right, let's see if we can get the bead to seat here. And of course I'll touch up the paint where I scratched it. when I get my nice new wheels, I'm gonna have someone mount it for me, but this will let me run these until that time. All right, so that's definitely not seating it that way. Let's see if we can do it this way. Oh, yep, it's seating. All right, here it goes. Whoa, that was loud. Woo! Boy, these definitely have some more rolling resistance, that's for sure. Jeez Louise. So stiff. Moment of truth. Let's see if they fit on the front. Jeez, I'm nervous.
Hey, those are new tires. Huh? Dad, those are new tires. Dad, look how big that is.
Yeah, it's big.
It's bigger than a bus wheel.
Oh man.
What?
Uh-oh, it's looking like it's touching. That's not good. All right, let's see what this looks like. So, somewhere I saw that these Yokohamas run a little large. Well, they look awesome, but I don't know if they're gonna fit. I'm gonna lift up the front and see what it looks like when I turn side to side. Ooh. All right, so they rub on the spring perch, but I think if I space them out just a little bit, that I can get them to spin. And I don't think they're gonna touch on the front side with lock, but on the back side with lock, they might touch the back here, but I think I'm gonna roll with them. I do think I need to order the wheels that I'm looking at. I got the 30mm offset, which might do it, but I'm probably gonna need the 15mm offset. So now I'm gonna take it off the front, and I'm gonna put it on the back, see if it touches anywhere back there. Boy does it look mean though with them. Holy cow. I'm excited. All right, so my driveway unfortunately is on a slant, and I've got both the wheels on the opposite side chalked, but as I jack, I'm still not comfortable with what that jack stand's doing on the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull down my spare. I plan on throwing one of the extra Duramax tires on my spare anyways, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, well I have my spare tire off and all the tires side by side. I thought it'd be cool to kind of look at them and look at the progression. When I first started building my Pilot and we first got it, I was just looking for a all-terrain tire that would be good on the road, and we settled with these Kumho Road Ventures. They were good tires, but they wore through pretty quick. Yeah, it could have been alignment issues, but we noticed the tread got pretty low pretty fast, and in the slick stuff they just didn't quite cut it. So next I was looking for a tire that was as aggressive as possible while still keeping the weight down. So we settled on these Goodyear Duratrac Load C tires, and they're about 40 pounds each, and they have pretty good lug separation here on the outside. And to be honest, they're probably the perfect tire for a Pilot if you're looking for off-road performance and a compromise between weight. The sidewalls aren't as thick, and that's what allows them to be a little lighter. When you air down, they really squish. I've already noticed with these new Load E tires that they're very low PSI right now. I haven't measured them, but the squish factor is just really not there with the Pilot. They're rated to carry just tons of weight. But yeah, these Duratracs did a great job. We got 4 years out of them, and that was with pretty bad alignment in the rear at times. I have a lifetime alignment at Firestone, and I do take advantage of it as much as possible. But up till recently, the shop I would go to was kind of far from home, and they didn't do a very good job scheduling me. They missed appointments, and it just wasn't great. They built a new shop, and I love it. And I can go there. I don't even have to make an appointment, and they get my car done pretty quick. But that leads me to these new tires here, which are 50 pounds each, and by far the most aggressive of them, of course, because they're mud trains, and I am really eager to see if I can get them to fit. Like I said earlier, they hit the spring perch, but barely. I can actually rotate the wheel by hand, so I'm going to start with spacers. I debated whether I could either notch the spring perch here or dent it, but I mean, I could just take an angle grinder and notch it right here. I'm sure the strength of the metal would retain itself. I don't think I'd be compromising it too much. But for right now, we're gonna go with spacers first. The front doesn't seem to rub. Of course, you know, I can just trim some of this plastic if it's in the way. In the back, it does hit here, and it's probably, when I have weight on it, gonna hit somewhere maybe right here. Might be able to cut and grind a little bit, but we'll see. If I can turn pretty far without it, turn pretty well without it rubbing, then we'll probably just roll with it for the added clearance and the massive tires. They definitely make a huge difference in the height the vehicle sits off the ground and the aggressive look of the vehicle. So I'm pretty excited. These bad boys haven't been on the car in a while. You guys know I store my spare deflated underneath, and I was curious if during my off-road adventures I had de-beaded it, or if dirt was going to get in there and cause leaks, but so far no leaks, which is good. Now on the front, I would say this jack was like within a ½ inch of not having enough height for the tire, for my new tires. And actually, now I think about it, my new tires aren't even fully aired up, so it's possible that I might need to get a jack spacer for this thing, which is kind of exciting because that clearly shows an increase in ground clearance. That's awesome. You guys know on these pilots, ground clearance is a hard-fought war. Lots of compromises have to be made, and even to get, a 2 or 3 inch lift takes a good bit of investment. All right, let's see if we have it up high enough to get it on. Looks like we got it up plenty high on this end, so that's good. Now, most of you know also that I have a leak in my airbags. So right now my Pilot is not sitting at its max height, but I think it fits in. It's got, about a hand's width of space on the front. Pretty close to that on the back, so I guess it's a little bit more centered than I thought. But the question is, if I put spacers on it and this thing gets compressed, will it rub the top? That's the question. But so far, I think it's gonna be worth the battle to get that bigger tire on there. It's definitely gonna look pretty mean with the new wheels I'm picking. All that's left to do before my trip to Florida is fabricate a front bumper, mount all the rest of the tires, go get them balanced, get the car aligned, put on the spacers, cross my fingers that it's enough, polish the headlights. I've got a couple other mods. Oh, the transmission temperature gauge. I got to figure out where I'm going to put that in the dash. So I'm going to try to make videos of all that stuff. So stay tuned. I got lots of content coming. And if you guys didn't already see it, I've got some merchandise on my Patreon page. I decided to go through Patreon for my merchandise because they actually do the shipping and they handle everything involved with the logistics. Right now my life with the family and kids is pretty hectic, So I know it'd be more convenient if I had a store right now, and I'll look into an option like that in the future. But for right now, if you'd consider investing in this channel with the Patreon account, that'd be awesome. You do have to be subscribed for 3 months before you get the merchandise items. On the 2 higher tiers, you get an item every 3 months. So on the lowest one, I think it's just the sticker, or the one with the sticker, you get that after 3 months. And then on the other ones, every 3 months, you'll get a new product. The highest tier one ends up giving you 3 shirts, and they are all the same design. They're different colors. Some are long sleeve and short sleeve. I might change the design here soon. I've got some really good ideas. I found some pretty funny stuff, or not funny. I found some pretty cool stuff that I would wear on my shirt. So again, if you guys have any feedback, I really appreciate hearing it in the comments below. And yeah, wish me luck getting these tires to actually roll. I'll see you guys later.